Psst, disclaimer. My dad calling me to tell me that he's calling the police because I skipped school. Because I skipped school to see my mom. Me and the police.
Welcome to the Internet Police Yeet Squad fam. How may we be of service?
My 15-year-old son didn't go to history class today. Arrest him.
Well, good evening, laddies, lasses, and lassos. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm just sitting here in the studio looking out at the rainy weather and kind of cozying up here in a big sweater, about to read some r/InsaneParents. So I do hope that you enjoy it. Parents, when you are winning an argument, tastes like disrespect. Loving and respecting your children. Making your children fear you.
As a good mother parent, I have understood that fear is greater than love. So I make my children fear me. The strongest feelings are the most beautiful ones.
True crime daily. Police say a Florida woman dislocated her 10-year-old son's jaw when she told him to stop playing Fortnite and he continued to play. Oh my god, what an absolutely horrible mother, and what an absolutely mad lad of a son. I can just imagine the kids on the other side of his headset like, whack, loud noise, and he comes back like, oh, sorry guys, my mother broke my jaw, but I'm back to play. The parents who emotionally abuse their children their entire lives and then cry real proper tears when their children grow up and forget their existence are in the top 3 set of people with the most audacity. Life lesson here is that a family is a great starting point in your life, and if family works out, it is absolutely amazing. But family is not a guarantee that you can act however you want. And this subreddit is very good examples of people who do believe that family is a guarantee, that you can treat people however you want and expect them to still want to spend time with you.
I wish I was a millennial. Then all my problems could be blamed on my mental health caused by someone else doing something to me that they shouldn't have done because I can't handle it and now must be fixed by a doctor and prescription because I wasn't raised to deal with my problems as a child, because my mom always made sure no one hurt my feelings because I couldn't handle it on my own.
Ouch. Actually, you are a millennial. Millennials are defined commonly by people born in the early 80s to late 90s. There you go, Karen.
I will come and chuck your stuff out myself.
No.
Out.
No.
Okay, I will do it.
What is wrong with you? Yesterday you told me my favorite animal in the entire world who I grew up with has cancer and won't make it a few weeks at best. Now you're kicking me out of the house?
Yes, excuses, excuses.
Excuses?
Always someone else's fault. Out. Today.
I love Poppy, and I didn't know how to deal with losing her. Is there something genuinely wrong with you?
Shut up. Out, or I'm doing it. Today. Yeah, your pet got cancer, so you better leave my house now. Well, that is just so spoiled. Typical millennials.
Ah, that is shitty. Why are they kicking you out? Long story short, I did a test for uni earlier in the week and did okay, though I had an opportunity to redo it today. Turns out I didn't. She doesn't A, believe me, or B, give a shite. She also asked if I had lectured today at 11 to 1, and I told her I don't know. She started yelling about how I never know. I just needed to check my timetable. I mean, that's kind of what a calendar is for, though, to keep track of that kind of stuff.
100% agree with you. I am so happy I can still put fear in my kids just by looking at them. It all starts at home. Social media plays a big part in the way these kids act. I have zero tolerance for this kind of behavior coming from my kids, and definitely from someone else's kids. There is no more village.
Oh yeah, that is a cool parent. Don't bring up your kids as a mentor or, make them trust you or feel safe and secure and kind of, mentor them through life. No. You should make them fear you. That is not emotional energy just going straight out the window. Of course not.
It looks awful. I can't believe you did that. It seriously looked like someone shot you in the face with a BB gun, and you got a BB lodged in your face.
It is my body. I can do what I want. In case you forgot, I'm an adult, about to be 25.
It may be your body, but I made that body. I brought you into this world, and I can take you out of it.
What? No, that is not what a parent means. A parent does not mean that you can bring a child into the world and then have a free will when you want to kill them. What? Yeah, well, try justifying that to the judge when you're arrested for murder.
I didn't want you in my house being a bad influence on your little sister, so you can either get rid of the piercing or be banned from my home. Take your pick. This beautiful baby girl God blessed me with didn't have a hole in her lip filled with metal. You're so beautiful just the way you were born that you don't need all the latest trends to make you pretty. Prettier the way God made you. I thought my 3-year-old was asleep tonight, but it turns out he got into the peppermint oil in his room. He was screaming at the top of his lungs. He got it in his eyes. I applied coconut oil immediately, but he would not open his eyes. He eventually fell asleep. I am terrified he's going to have damage. Anyone have experience/advice? What should I do? Prayers are appreciated.
Well, lady, instead of asking on Facebook and pouring coconut oil on your damaged baby, maybe you should just take him to a hospital. How about that? Our society actually developed something to help people that are in trouble, so why not utilize that thing, you know?
Yeah, prayers are appreciated.
Lady!
Coconut oil enhances the effect of prayers.
Lady, you collected way too many chromosomes and I think you spat out your brain during breakfast. Please go collect it in your trash can at home before proceeding with your day. Thank you very much. La-di-da-di-da, driving my car.
Vaccines cause all autoimmune diseases. Oh yeah, hashtag sources.
Brom brom.
Vaccines cause autism. Hashtag sources.
My father, searching for parenting advices. Google, treat your children like a human person and respect their rights. Bing,
Just beat it, oh! Don't wanna see no blood, no beat, no mind your man. The fire's in the eyes and the words are really clear, so beat it. Yeah, beat that child,
I'm sorry we had our differences. I want you to know I love you more than life, and I miss my son. I miss our talks. You will always be my heart. Okay, so you aren't talking to me? You are being wrong, and it will cost you. That is not how, like, apologies and reconciliation works.
Hey, look, I'm sorry, but
Frick you! Happy 18th birthday. I have a surprise for you. You are no longer allowed to enter my house. Oh, that's a sad woofer right there.
vaccines literally injects you with a deadly disease/illness. You could possibly have no association with it just to fight it off. My kids will pass.
Oh, they will pass all right. Vaccines do inject you with diseases, dead ones. Your body fights it without side effects and then knows how to fight it forever, no matter what. So yes, she's not wrong, it does inject diseases, but in a good way. Also, funny. There are some live vaccines, but the diseases in those are weakened to the point that they can only cause the illness if your immune system is already compromised. Yeah, that is why they give you the tip like, vaccines are good, but don't take the vaccines if you're already sick, because then it can actually get worse if your immune system don't have the energy to respond. You know, that's why it's even more important for us young, healthy people to get a vaccine, because not everybody can get a vaccine because of allergy or because they're weakened or, you know, like cancer patients, for example. So then it's good that we don't spread that kind of crap to them.
But of course, that's just a conspiracy, because that's not how it works at all. It's not like we reduce the diseases throughout history. Look at my Facebook group page!
My parents blocked my phone after I came out. Oh yeah, look at that. Discord, that sounds pretty gay. Wikipedia, that's where you can search for gay stuff. Reddit, that's a source of gay. Have you seen r/suddenly gay? Calculator, more like gayulator, am I right? Oh yeah. Up top, amazing parents. You wanna know the best Halloween costume? Look at that. That is, I'm not sure why any parent would let their kid dress up like that. I mean, it is kind of funny out of a meme perspective. But I don't think they meant it as a sarcastic meme. Old lady who claims to be mother.
I'm gonna kill the cat if you don't come this weekend.
Zim.
This is what happens when you don't listen to me.
What is wrong with you? Talk about holding hostage, like abusive hostage. This is illegal, right? My dad is insane. So basically one day there was a black box in the living room and I thought the position for it was placed really weird. It was like a sensor or something like that. Then one day I decided to see what it was. It was a camera, sending live footage into my dad's phone. I didn't care much at the time because it was just in the living room. So a week passed by and my dad went on a trip to Japan. When he was away, I decided I wanted to stay up a little late and talk with my friends. Then my dad called and said get off the computer and go to bed. I was confused how he would know, since all the lights were out. I went to my bed and watched YouTube for a bit, then he called again and said, get off that phone. Then I realized there was a camera in my room. My dad knows what I'm doing every day. It's been a week now and I still can't find the hidden camera. Please help. Parents should guide their children when it's like stuff that is actually harmful or things they will regret later. Like, for example, if they completely mess up school, or if they start doing drugs, or, they get into trouble like that. But setting up cameras in the room, especially a teenager, and then you have footage of someone underage, not even mentioning the creepy aspects, but it's even illegal to have that kind of thing. I was never allowed to leave the house unsupervised, even when I turned 18. When I got my driver's license, passed on the first go, they still deemed me an unsafe driver and wouldn't let me drive by myself. When I applied for college, they wouldn't let me live in a dorm and instead wanted me to live near campus so my mom could live with me? Not allowed to talk/text boys unless it was homework related. Wanted to arrange my marriage. Wouldn't let me wear anything that showed my arms. Forced me to fly overseas to see extended family, even though I had severe flight anxiety, who didn't even like me. Immediate loss of electronics/TV time if my grades went below a B+. Refused to let me go see a gyno. I had health concerns a few years ago because I might lose my virginity. Some of the stuff you do when you're a teenager is dumb stuff. I've done my fair share of dumb stuff myself, as long as it isn't permanently harmful or gets you in serious trouble. But this stuff, you're not even keeping her away from mistakes, you're just keeping her away from life. Part 2 of crazy shite they did. When they saw me self-harm as a teenager, they claimed I had nothing to be depressed about and berated me instead of helping me. Locked me in the house, stole almost all my money and claimed they lost my passport when they found out about my boyfriend. When driving with my dad, he used to scream at me and caused me to have panic attacks mid-driving. Forced me into a religion I didn't believe in. Would randomly come into my room at night while I was sleeping. Never let me cry. Ever. Dad cuts daughter's hair off for getting birthday highlights. Then mom gets involved. Oh yeah, seems like a good response. You put a small bit of dye in your hair. Let me just cut all that stuff off so you have to save up for like a year. That is appropriate parenting. I'm steaming mad. Just before 10, an hour after my last trick-or-treater, my lights off and everything. I'm outside checking on kittens and making sure they're warm. A woman pulled up and 5 kids unload. I'm looking around trying to figure out who near me is still handing out candy when they start up my sidewalk. I said, "Hey, sorry, I'm all out of candy, but have a happy Halloween," and turned to go about my business. The woman says that it can't be true, because her friend was just at my house and got candy. I tell her it must be another house, because I've been out for an hour, and again offering a cheery, "Have a happy Halloween." This woman has the nerve to say,
Well, can't you go get more?
"What?" I say. "No, sorry, because even if I had a way to get to the store, is she just gonna wait?" She gets visibly angry and asks if I could just give her kids money since they stopped because, according to her, that's what I'm supposed to do. And then she has the gall to tell me,
A few dollars each would be fine.
and then stands on my walkway with her arms crossed like she's waiting on a naughty child to do what they're told. I say no, that's not going to happen, and I turn to go inside, and then she proceeds to call me a bitch and curse me out while I go in. What the actual heck? I've never had someone act so rude and entitled because I was out of candy, so I'm pretty fumed right now. I mean, to be honest, not even counting the rude stuff, just driving around 5 children to just farm people's houses for candy, that's just exploiting the system. Mother. I don't know, but I don't think I'm gonna continue things with him.
Whatever. How do you stop liking somebody that fast? You are definitely not ready for any relationship. It's going to be a long time before I let another boy in the house.
It's not that I don't like him, but he hurt me, Mom.
I get it, Emily. If he changes and he lets you have passwords, then it might work. Anyways, after this one, you are done for a while. Me and your dad aren't going to allow boys hanging out at our house and taking them out all the time.
I recently broke up with my boyfriend because he was flirting with other girls. And your solution is to ask him for all the passwords to be that overly clingy, needy, creepy person? I mean, no. If someone is flirting with other people, then the relationship isn't supposed to be in either case. When you are with someone in a serious relationship, you're not supposed to be interested in other people. I mean, you can look over your shoulder from time to time. I mean, that's pretty natural. But if you're genuinely interested in other people, you should probably reconsider your relationship anyway. Because it's not going to last in the long run in either case. My parents with my grades. My parents with my mental and physical health. Kids who cry and start gagging like they're about to throw up need their ass beat again. Yeah, that will totally help. Scold them one more time. 2 wrongs make a right. Am I right? No, you're not right. You are wrong. You're a terrible person and you should look in the mirror and then hit yourself in the face. I've had a headache 2 days in a row.
Is it possible you have HIV positive? Those are symptoms.
No, Mom, I'm not.
It scares me to even think we have to discuss this possibility.
Mom, stop. Literally stop. I am not positive. I wouldn't be because there's not a possibility. I'm just sick because of stress and not sleeping all night. I haven't been sick in 6 months, and you're bringing up this? Why? My boyfriend's mom thinks because he's gay and has a headache equals HIV. That's like when you Google your symptoms, like, I have a slight headache and I'm a bit tired today. You have 5 types of cancer and super AIDS. Oh, glory. Tell Henry I say happy birthday.
You can tell him at the party.
I already told you that I have to go back this week.
And miss his birthday.
On Friday, we got ice cream and went shopping.
I don't want you hanging out with him alone. You are a bad influence.
Well, I mean, lady, you can't really have it both ways.
I want you to hang out with him, but I don't want you to hang out with him.
Mama.
I have to text this. I don't want you to feel bad. I get that we are totally 2 different people and will probably never get along. I've come to accept that. I will love you forever, and if you ever need me, you can call me. I'll be here 100%. I'm a little sad you could not take 1 to 2 minutes to talk with me on your birthday. The one who literally gave your life and sacrificed for you.
There we go. I have never seen that card being pulled before.
Not that you asked me to, but I did. It hurts me, but I will get over it. If you don't call me before Christmas, please know that I don't expect you to. Have a great vacation in Europe.
Hi, Mom. I worked all day on my birthday until 3, rushed home to get changed, went to the doctor across town for antibiotics because I had an ear infection and almost didn't make my appointment. I rushed to train to get to city. I went to the show, got home late, and fell asleep. I can't believe you're making my birthday about you. You went to Mother City over my birthday, planned that months ago knowing it was over my birthday, and yet you're upset that I didn't make time for you? Dad made time to spend time with me on my birthday while you were on the other side of the state. You have no right to make it about you when you put no effort into being with me for my day. Sorry. That is so entitled. Not only did you make it impossible to spend the birthday, but you also blame them for it on their own birthday. Lady, I think you put your brain on backwards this morning. Please adjust it. Thank you. Today, children, you will learn the miracle of flight. Fly or die. Boot! Sploosh. Didn't realize I raised such a failure. When you decide to surprise your mom by cleaning the house, and she walks in and starts criticizing everything you still haven't done yet.
But I was just trying to be a good kitty cat.
It was really disrespectful how you refused to hug my mother today. She is your grandmother, Samson.
Well, I'm sorry, but she was saying offensive things.
Maybe you offended her. She didn't say anything bad. Be nice to her. She's 86.
She said she wished I wasn't born because I'm a stain on the family.
And she's entitled to her opinion.
Okay, well, I'm entitled to not hug her then.
No, you're not. She is your grandma, Samson. And you can forget about getting that new Nintendo thing you wanted for Christmas. And yes, I am serious.
Oh, well, whoop-de-doo. You don't want your family to tell you they wish you weren't born? Well, you're not getting that Nintendo. Parents, why isn't our son successful? Also, parents doing my childhood. You have no skills, and you're also a loser.
This is rust. It's caused by oxygen and called oxidation. We breathe oxygen every day. If it can do this to a chain, just imagine what it can do to your lungs. Share it to help raise awareness about the dangers of oxygen.
Hashtag anti-vax. If your kids like you, you failed as a parent. Whoa, did I get an A+? No, you did not. A good relationship does not come out of fear. A relationship based on fear only works as long as the other person considers you to be more powerful or are dependent on you. If you turn out to be in the shite one day, they will not turn back for you. Just saying.
Disrespectful brat.
I am sorry I'm not on my phone all the time, or more specifically when I'm busy. I didn't know it was such an issue.
I am not dude, I'm your mother, and do not appreciate you talking to me like one of your online friends. So now your Wi-Fi is gone, and I'll be making so you only can talk or text me. I was locked out of the freaking house, T. I'm done. Done with your attitude. Done with your laziness. Done. You will have a chores list every day from now on. You will maintain a clean room and a spotless bathroom every day. You will not sit here and take advantage of the nice mom anymore.
Okay, I think...
I'm so nice!
I don't know what you want me to do in that situation. That was either doing my job of babysitting these kids or checking my phone.
Good nighty. I'm done arguing with you.
And you forgot your own keys, and you talked to them about not being responsible? Oh my lord, that's the smell of burnt hypocrisy.
Stop mandatory vaccination. My husband took our 2-month-old son to his doctor's appointment this morning. We've had the talk before that he won't be getting vaccines, that he is to tell doctor we're going with the delayed shots until we can get into a doctor who doesn't force vaccines. Needless to say,
Needless to say, because it's anti-vax.
when I called to check on our son's weight and get details, I found my son has gotten all the shots. How can I help a poor baby? As soon as I got home, he was instantly given 5 ounces of breast milk. Please don't bash my husband. He took the doctor's word and threats seriously. WTF was your husband thinking? I would be livid. He knows he screwed up. He was listening to the doctor and his threats, and it worried him, so he gave in. My husband feels bad enough. This is the millionth post. Someone else took my chance to the doctor into getting unauthorized shots. Stop the people kiss the doctor. I don't own your brain.
Alright. My dad, who drives and plays Hearthstone and screams at me if I say anything. He's already multitasking. He can't handle a conversation too. Obviously.
School shootings happen because nobody's allowed to hit their kids anymore. Gun control? Let's start with kid control. I was afraid to miss my curfew because my mom would throw a lamp at my head. This is the generation of, my mom is my best friend. F that. I feared my mom.
An anti-vaxxer said she gave trick-or-treaters chickenpox-infected lollipops, claiming they help with lifelong immunity. Mom.
Frick it. Don't bother, princess.
Email me.
What is wrong with you?
How am I supposed to print something if you don't email it? Nothing is wrong with me.
I have hired someone to do it for me.
Okay.
Shame on you.
Shame on me because I'm telling you to email what you need printed? Lol.
Frickin' photos. What happened to that email I asked 4 days ago? Shut up, Nya.
Honestly, I think it would be easier for everyone if you just learn how to use the printer.
You are a selfish person and only care about yourself. You cause me to have mental breakdowns.
Mom. Well, laddies, lasses, and lasses, that's it for this video. I sincerely do hope that you enjoyed it. And down below, we can find links to the Patreon, Discord, and all those magnificent places. Other than that, have an amazing day, night time, or whatever time you live, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.